Am I coming or am I going? Is this urine or is it not? Should I be embarrassed or is this normal? When is it normal to pee during sex? These are questions we all have answers to. And in fact, this complaint of peeing during sex is one that I often hear about in my office. And the intersection of female orgasm, ejaculation, and urine is quite frankly a little muddied and confusing, and none of us really knows what's happening or going on completely, and we all get a little embarrassed. So this is how I break it down to my patients. When a patient comes in with a complaint of I'm peeing during sex, healthy, is this normal? First thing I want to know is this happening at the time of climax? Are you at this strong sexual stimulation, the height of sexual climax mentally? Are there other physical things happening to your body, manifesting orgasm, legs shaking, change in your heart rate, of things that you might be able to manifest or feel? And if that is the case, this is, I feel this release of urine. I feel like I'm peeing and I'm right at climax. I don't know if this is normal. Chances are this is perfectly normal. In fact, female orgasm can look like that. It can look like this dramatic release from the urethra. We call this squirting. And this is a normal phenomenon. Some call it like a secret weapon. In fact, that can happen in some vulvas and how some women orgasm. It feels very similar to releasing urine when you have to pee. And it may even have the consistency and smell of urine, okay? But it is in fact part of the female orgasm. Now, this is different from actually peeing during intercourse, which can also occur. So if you're losing urine completely unintended, especially when it's not obviously in the height of sexual climax, mental, strong stimulation, let's say you're losing urine, certain position, when I'm on top, I lose urine, not, orgasming as far as I can tell, then this might in fact be stress incontinence manifesting during intercourse. Stress incontinence is that loss of urine that occurs with rise in pressure in the abdomen or pelvis, physical activity, cough, laugh, sneezing, those things. And sexual activity, which is a physical activity, might be a trigger for stress incontinence in patients who suffer from this. And in this way, it's not normal, and something can potentially be done about it. Same way that we treat stress incontinence, Kegel exercises, physical therapy, certain products and potentially procedures might in fact help to treat or cure this problem. The other thing that might happen is this increased urge to pee or desire to pee simply by penetration itself. So the anterior vagina or the upper wall of the vagina, stick your hand in the vagina and go up, that is the anterior vagina. And that is right next to the urethra and the bladder. And so pressure from underneath it can increase or stimulate an urge to urinate. This is a common physiological response. What should not happen is the unintended loss of urine, inability to control your actual urination in that way. And so in patients who've lost that ability to control their urine, they have an urge to pee, it's coming. It's not, coming that way, but when they have the urge to pee, they can't hold it in, then they may lose their bladder and it not actually be an orgasm or squirting, but actual loss of bladder control. And this isn't normal either and can be addressed the same way that we address overactive bladder or urgency incontinence. So if you're coming, kudos to you. Here's to more coming. But if you're going, don't be too embarrassed to talk to your doctor, find a urologist who can help you so you can enjoy the coming without the going.